On the very day a Maryland family gathers to bury their patriarch, the funeral home threatens to postpone the service over an insurance squabble. It happened today in the town of Trapp in Talbot County, where Jeff Hager followed this funeral flap.
His family traveled to the Eastern Shore from all over the country to pay their last respects to Charles Stanley, only to find out his burial was bankrupt.
I'm from New York. My husband's from New York. She's from Delaware. I have a brother that came from Atlanta. So, I mean, this is terrible that you wait till the last minute to tell us something about this, that we can't have a funeral or burial.
Just an hour before the service, Stanley's only child, his daughter Gwen, learned the funeral home had decided to meet her halfway when a question arose over how the family would pay for its services. It would still hold the funeral.
But they could not bury my father. So this means that they're going to hold on to that body, in which they're probably going to charge me for that.
Sure enough, it wasn't long before a limo appeared to take the family to the funeral.
We asking you to bless this family, take them through, Lord. Lord, you strengthen them on every side.
By the time the family arrived at Scott's United Methodist Church with our news camera following closely behind, the Benny Smith Funeral Home had agreed to bury the 81-year-old man first and to barter over payment later.
No idea how the payments can be received. And so sometimes we get stuck with the costs.
Stanley's family says he had a life insurance policy worth $5,000 through AARP, but that policy lapsed in the 3-week period when he was on his deathbed in the hospital. The retired box cutter and veteran had lived alone, so no one knew that the bill had come due, tucked in his mailbox as he battled for his life.
He had a respirator, and they took the respirator out, and he still couldn't breathe right, and fluid was building up on his lungs. So that's how he died.
His daughter says she's just relieved now that she can honor his last wish.
You know, a nice service. Yeah, because he would have did it for me or anybody else.
In Talbot County, Jeff Hager, ABC 2 News.
Now, Stanley's daughter says she was assured his insurance would pay for the funeral on Tuesday, and she only learned of the problems this morning. She said she'll appeal to the insurance company, excuse me, to honor the policy in light of the circumstances surrounding the missed payment and the subsequent death of her father.